Hey.
Hello, I'm Bill Bullimore of Course Ltd, and I'd like to show you the aircraft stakeout system. The kit consists of a flat pack which weighs about 4 kilos, 4 stainless steel stakes, and 3 polybraid tie downs. So the way we put the stakeout system in the glider is we use 1 on each wingtip and 2 over the tail. So I'll show you how 1 goes in on the wingtip now. So you basically take a vertical line from the wingtip, come out a little bit and drive the stake in at an angle like this. Before you get it all the way in, just put your loop over and hammer that down so it's nearly flush with the ground. Now that means you can drive over it and it won't gouge out the bottom of the fuselage or damage your undercarriage. So here we have the tie down ready to go over, and we can do a little slip knot or something in here. I can also supply marine tie down kits with a little cleat, and so you just tie it off and there's your tie down complete. Now the beauty of the stakeout system is it's very, very easy to take it out as well, but at the right angle. So if we try to take it out at the direction of pull, like this, it's not going to come out. If I pull it in the direction that we drove it in, it will come out really easily, he said, like that. And you see it's perfectly clean because it's marine grade stainless steel, and also there's a chisel point on the end, so if you're really stuck without a hammer, you can push it in, you can work it in like that. I'm not using the old hole, by the way. So you can't hurt it. It's fairly malleable steel. You see it hasn't damaged as you hit it in.
Okay.
Some of you have been asking about the knot that I tied on the stakeout tie down, so I'll just put this one in to show you how that works. So that's the right position away from the wingtip. We've hit a rock there, you see how it worked its way around it. That chisel point allows it to get around rocks and flints and so on. Okay, there it is. Now the knot, pass the line over the wingtip, and you basically take a half hitch like this, a little slipping hitch like that, you see. Then you tie the other one into it. It's sort of like a trucker's hitch, into it like that, and then a hitch around the whole thing to make sure it doesn't slide, and that's it. It's possible, if people want them, that we can supply a special marine type cleat where you feed it through and back on itself. So that's the stakeout wingtip position, all ready to be left outside. We're now going to tie down the tail. You've got 1 for each wingtip, 1 tie down for each wingtip, 1 tie down for the tail, and 2 stakes for the tail fin fuselage junction point. So again, we drive that in at an angle. And just so there's a little loop showing, see, I can put my finger in it, and we'll do the same on this side, again at an angle like this, just level with the junction point. So be a little careful with your hammer at this point. Short controlled strokes rather than big wellies is the point. So we take the tie down, put it in there, drive the last few inches in. We take this over the junction point and wrap it. So that will hold the fuselage tight, and then you can do a series of hitches or whatever to tie it down. So now the fuselage is held firmly from sideways movement, up and down. It can't go forward, and the wingtip ties will stop it from going backwards as well. You can also put wheel chocks in there. So you see, it's a highly visible system. You're not going to lose it in the ground because of its colour. And again, it'll undo quickly, easily, and when you go to tow your aircraft away, you can leave it on the ground where it's very visible. But the stake out, again, you don't have to break yourself taking it out of the ground. It'll pull straight out like that, you see? So it's immensely strong in the ground, but easy enough to remove from the ground.